Yo, what's good, fam? I'm back again with another video, and I hope you guys are enjoying this today. Hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed, loving, amazing journey. So in today's video, I have a message about getting out of your comfort zone. So I was on a drive and I was speaking to myself, and I was getting like a whole bunch of downloads. So I decided to share at least one of them with you. And the one that I'm gonna share is obviously about getting out of your comfort zone and in relation to fear. So I realized one thing. Recently I've gotten out of my comfort zone. So I started boxing, and I remember like always, like prior to that decision that I made when I joined the boxing gym, I remember asking myself, yo, because I kept seeing angel numbers. I kept seeing synchronicities and confirmation from the angels and the universe telling me, yo, you need to really get out of your comfort, like you really need to get out of your comfort zone. And I was like, yo, how do I get in my comfort zone? I really did want to get out of my comfort zone, but I didn't realize that I kept being comfortable attempting to get out of my comfort zone. By that I mean is like I kept doing the same thing, expecting a different reality. So I kept living my same life, my same cycle, and trying to tweak different things, but not realizing that I was still doing the same thing. You feel me? And it wasn't until I completely made a whole brand new decision, like a decision that would, one, be like risky, right? Or like fearful because it's foreign. See, I feel like that's what we gotta realize about getting out of our comfort zone is things that are foreign can appear fearful. And one thing that I realize is, like, as we all know, I'm sure that you have heard, fear is an illusion. But to break that down, I watch Ralph Smart. If you guys know who Ralph Smart is, Infinite Waters, he says how fear is really just false evidence appearing real. And I really resonate with that, and like I broke it down to myself. I spoke to myself. I said that makes sense because when we when we're scared to do something new, for example, whether it be you wanting to speak to a female, or you wanting to try something new, or like, I don't know, like just anything that just fear that scares you, that you feel like you can't do. The only reason you feel like you can't do it is because you're overthinking it in your mind. You're allowing fear to paralyze you. And that's the great illusion. Is like fear is such a it's such a powerful illusion if you allow it to be. See, fear will paralyze you, and it will make you think of unreal things, if you feel me. Like, you don't know what really will happen when you step out of your comfort zone because you haven't experienced that reality. You're only experiencing what you are thinking in your mind. So you're creating a mental picture. You're feeling emotions that aren't real because you haven't experienced that reality. If you get me, you haven't stepped out of your comfort zone. So you don't know what's actually true in that moment. See, that's what fear does. It paints a fake picture of false evidence. It paints false evidence appearing real, which is not real until you actually experience that that reality. Think about in the past. Have you ever, of course you have you ever stepped out of your comfort zone? Yes. Whenever you stepped out of your comfort zone, it was completely different from what you imagined it to be, right? Prime example, I don't know if anybody here is scared of roller coasters. Me, I'm scared of roller coasters. And I paint this reality of, like, I don't know, like just being scared of roller coasters because I feel like something bad is like gonna happen. But 99% of the times, nothing really bad happens with roller coasters, right? And I bet if I actually stepped out of my comfort zone and just faced that reality, and one day I definitely will step out of my reality. I mean, step out of my comfort zone when it comes to roller coasters and actually try it. And I'm 100% sure that I will enjoy it. And the reason I say that is because when I was younger, I used to go to there used to be like a fair, in my hometown, there used to be fair with like amusement rides. And there was times when, even when I was younger, I was scared of those rides. But I remember one time I faced my fear. I got out of my comfort zone. And I remember I faced my fear on that amusement ride. And bro, when I faced it, I got scared in the moment. Like when the ride started, bro, bubble guts was in my stomach. Like, I was fucking scared shitless. I was overthinking shit. But like when you're in the moment, it's like you accept the moment. You have to accept the moment because there's no change in the moment. You feel me? You can't change the moment. You're already there, right? So you start to experience all those emotions, and then I fell in love with the amusement ride. So that's that. So that's just to prove my point there. But going back to what I was saying, it's like you'll never really know what that reality or what the universe has in store for you with that specific experience until you experience that. So, message for today is when it comes to getting out of your comfort zone, it's really all about facing your fears. It's really about, stepping out of your comfort zone is 99% of the time facing your fears and then 1% action. Or maybe it's other word. Nah, in my opinion, it's 99% like mental battle and like getting over that fear and just it's actually sorry. It's really 99% of it's 100% just taking action and like really just facing that fear. You feel me? Facing that illusion that you have created in your mind because, like I said, it's not real because you haven't experienced that yet. You feel me? So, yeah, this is just to say if anybody feels stuck in their life, if you feel like you're in a cycle, because I felt like that, and I felt like that prior to this decision that I made. Now I feel like my life is changing. Now I feel happier and more productive because things are changing around me. See, I'm a person that, for if anybody knows me, I'm a life path 5. Life path 5 is all about change. I like change. I like change. Sometimes I'm comfortable, but I enjoy change. I don't like being stagnant. I don't like experiencing the same thing. Me personally, I get bored super fast. But yeah, if you are somebody that you feel like you're in a cycle of just boredom or just doing the same thing, really ask yourself, like, because your heart sometimes speaks to you and you sometimes ignore it. Ask yourself, what has your heart been telling you to do? And then do that. You feel me? Sometimes you will feel scared. Sometimes thoughts will come into your mind, but realize that it's an illusion. It's not real until you have experienced it. So go out, talk to that girl that you want to talk to. Go out, I don't know, start that business. You feel me? Like, do that what scares you. Do that what is risky. Do that which is out of your normal, bro. And I promise you that you'll thank yourself. Your higher self will thank you. You will thank yourself, bro. You'll be happy that you made the decision. You feel me? It may start off as a rough start, but realize one thing also, because I got another download about this. Realize one thing, and this came to me when I was boxing. When you start something new, it's always gonna be foreign, right? So it's always gonna be new. It's gonna be foreign to you. So you're not gonna be able to grasp it instantly. So it's gonna feel hard. And what's gonna happen is your mind's gonna play a trick on you. An opportunity for you to quit will present itself. And your mind will tell you, yo, take the opportunity to quit and go back to your comfort zone. And like take the opportunity to quit and just stop. Don't allow your mind to do that. Don't take the opportunity to quit. When the opportunity presents itself for you to quit, do not take that. That's your mind. That's negative thoughts. That's your mind telling you, wanting you to go back to your old self. Don't allow yourself. Persist. Move forward. You've already started. It may be a rough start. You've already started. You're already in pain. You've already taken action. You've already made a decision to move forward. Why move backwards? For what? What's going to be there? Nothing. You're not going to be there. The same thing that you already experienced. You're going to be in the same cycle. Why? Don't do that. You feel me? Move forward. Don't ever allow yourself to quit. Don't ever be a quitter because quitters don't win. You see, it's impossible for a quitter to win. Winning is not in a quitter's reality, all right? So I'm going to leave y'all at that. I appreciate you guys very, very much. I love y'all. Keep creating, keep evolving. And, man, I'm out. Peace.